Anyway, looking at the scores, but here we go. We're off, and it's Boggs that's Edozie that's won the tip. So Bristol on the offence.
His assignment is to give us perhaps a clue as to why he has been brought into the starting five.
There's Ali with the ball, finding Street inside. Street goes for the shot, early shot, and makes it. That's a nice shot, still on the offence again.
Perhaps an early tip there, because you were talking to me before the game about Bristol needing to toughen up on the boards. Maybe that's one of Viga's big tasks for them.
Eagles managed to steal that ball away, and now Jackman going to the basket. Nice step, and he makes a two-point lane. Fletcher with the ball for the Eagles, try to set things up, finds Defoe inside the paint. Martin just outside, and there's a nice move inside. And there's a trademark Scott Martin fade away. He misses the shot, but Darius Defoe's there with the offensive rebound and puts it back to put the Eagles in front 4-2. Tries a floater just off, and Edozie comes up with the rebound, gives it to Hamid. Hamid goes nice pass inside to find Viga, and Viga.
It's early in the game, and you would expect the Eagles to get well into the rhythm before.
Oh, that's a nice move from Dre Parks, driving to the basket. And Martin takes the rebound, finds Jackman. Jackman finds Parks. Defoe looking to set the screen, but then goes inside. Martin for three, and he's made that one. Scott Martin, that's an early start for Scott Martin.
Basket.
And at the other end, Street's shot is just short, and Martin comes up with the rebound for the Eagles. Finds Fletcher, who drives to the basket, and a little floater.
Driving opportunities off their dribbling, ball handling skills.
Greg Street's seeing an awful lot of the ball for Flyers at the moment, and nearly came up with another turnover, but actually it was number 24 Brandon Boggs who be pushing. He's going right into the middle of the paint. He's dropped it off to Edozie, who can't quite control it, and Ali finds Boggs, who's now going to the basket, and nicely in by Boggs. Shot is just off. Defoe normally gets off to a quick start for the Eagles, but he hasn't tonight. Street finds Ali.
You know, we're drawing attention to the fact that the Eagles' shots aren't quite dropping, but over the season so far, they're shooting a very respectable 52%. This is definitely a different style of play, isn't it, this year from the Eagles as to what we're used to from previous seasons.
It is. That's a great block there by Darius Defoe, who takes the ball down court himself and lays a nice 12-foot shot in.
And catching and passing, but their defence has been absolutely top-notch.
Neither side can seem to come up with points at the moment. A lot of turnovers and a lot of missed shots, and we're still at 14-11 with 2 minutes left to go in the quarter. Bristol on the offensive. That's a nice pass from Owen and a nice cut from Leslie Smith.
Returned to top form, but I think they'll be looking very much to see whether they can give Christian Baines a run and get some minutes.
Yeah. And there's Lasker now with playing at the point. He finds Parks outside. Parks finds Hart, who comes inside, tries the floater. It's a nice floater. Coming round the top of the perimeter. He tries to find Hart, but he's blocked, and there's Cook going coast to coast, and a nice lane from Cook. And we're into the last 10 seconds, and Flanoy's called a play, and he's given the ball to Parks. Parks looking to isolate and goes for the floater, which is just off. And Berens very nearly tips it in, but there's the end of the first quarter, and low scoring, lots of turnovers, and 16-15 to the Eagles.
Well, you know, without wanting to repeat myself, the Bristol Flyers are limited to 15 points because of the Eagles' really good job in that defensive phase of the game.
Christian Berens takes a rest, and back in comes Olin Jackman. Dre Parks for three, and that's a nice free from Dre Parks. Comes up with the steal, he finds Jackman, and once again it's Eagles' defense that wins the day. There's Parks on the outside. Oh, nice play by Parks, comes inside, but Flanoy does well to recover the pass back out to Jackman. Hart going for three, and there's another three-pointer.
Fair, because if the Eagles are going to keep moving the ball to find shooters that wide open, they're going to have a long night.
There's Edozie trying to go to the basket. Bristol move the ball around. Cook, nice move inside. Nice 2 points from Noel Cook coming on, and it's Bristol going offense. There's Ali, guarded by Fletcher. Edozie to Cook. Cook doesn't often need a second question to be asked, and there he goes. Street brought it up all the way and then took a 3-point shot. And Joe Hart come up with the rebound with the shot hitting the rim and bouncing away. So Fletcher now going for three at the other end. His shot hits the front of the rim, but Olin Jackman takes a good offensive rebound.
This is his third year with the Eagles.
Yeah.
I think this year I don't see.
Oh, nice play from Olin Jackman. And that'll certainly ignite the crowd. Lovely steal from Orland Jackman. Finds Jackman, who thought about the three of his for a moment, gives it to Flanoy. Flanoy finds Martin, who tries to turn the corner. Back out to Lasker. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Lasker makes the drive in. Finds Martin in the corner. Lovely move from Lasker and a great three-point shot from Scott Martin. Look, they're only 9 down to 30-21 and still 4 minutes of the first half to go.
Yeah, Coach Kapoulis is very animated, isn't he, in his actions at the moment, where he's really trying to get these players to play the way he wants them to.
And that was a nice find from Ali, who found Boggs, and Boggs made a nice 2. Eagles come back down the other end. Martin going inside, finds Lasker, who's wide open but can't get the shot off in time. Martin finds Defoe. Defoe makes 2.
Really good swing play there. Four reversals to create a really good shot, which Defoe knocked down.
And there's Ali going coast to coast, but his shot's rather forced at the end of it, and he's missed that one. Flanoy come finding Defoe again. Defoe at the charity stripe makes 2. Bristol have come up with the ball, and this time it's Boggs trying a 3 and he missed it, but Vega getting the rebound. So 2 3-point shots missed, but 2 offensive rebounds taken. Vega trying to go to the basket, finds Edozie, who shows a lot of power
to defend that baseline drive.
Flanoy playing the ball from the point, finds Defoe wide open again. Donis Defoe knocks another one down, and very unlike Orland Jackman. There's Ali coming back up, he finds Vega outside, finds Street in the corner, Street looking for a 3-point effort. That's a nice shot from Greg Street. Vega picks it up. Nice move by Vega there. He finds Street, Street finds Boggs, Boggs comes inside and makes a nice jam over the top of Flanoy. And we're back, Bristol are back within 6 points at 36-30, and it's been a nice little run from Bristol. Here's Dre Parks trying to find a way through, finds Flanoy outside, turns down an open 3. He gives it to Martin. Martin comes inside the paint. That's a trademark Scott Martin fadeaway 2-point shot. Streets just put that ball out there, and last 3 seconds of the half, and Defoe goes to the bench, and Fletcher comes on trying to get a quick shot away here. Eagles leading by 8 with 3.8 left to go. Ball into Fletcher. Fletcher tries the halfway line shot. Oh, very, very nearly made it. But what we've got now is it's the end of the first half, and Eagles lead by 8. Not necessarily dominant 8-point lead, but I think comfortable 8-point lead.
I expected the Eagles on balance of play to be further ahead than 8. I think the Flyers doing okay, but I mean that last example there, I thought Parks, yes, Street got the turnover, Parks put him under a lot of pressure, and there's no question that the Eagles are playing the more intense defence.
Dozy finds Vega outside the perimeter, finds Ali, who turns the corner. Ali to Street. Street finds Dozy, and there's a nice 2-point jump shot, but it's just off. But Vega gets the offensive rebound, and he finds Dozy inside, and Dozy powers up. And can't make the layup first time, but he makes it the second time. First points of the second half to Bristol. Parks trying to find Fletcher, ball deflected, but Fletcher manages to pick it up. Trying to isolate himself there. Going for the one-handed reverse layup, he's missed it, but Orland Jackman does good work to get the ball back, but Fletcher once again turns it over, and he has Street coming down the other end, going coast to coast, makes a lovely lane going coast to coast, and Bristol back within 1 point now.
Yeah, Bristol right now are taking up the initiative. They're challenging the Eagles, they've pulled themselves back into the game, and the Eagles' answer, unfortunately, has been too much 1-on-5.
First time in the half. Puts the lead back up to 4. Bristol back. Here's Vega trying to find Boggs inside, but Martin have knocked the 3-point down. Now comes up with a steal at the other end. Fletcher finds Parks in the corner. Corner 3. And if they can get this rebound, there's a chance for them to move it up to 9. Fletcher was looking for the long ball there, but he's giving it to Martin, who's going straight down the middle and looked as if he was going to lay it in, but it's just rolled off. And Ali comes back down the other end and tries a 3-point, and he's made that. So, but Jackman takes the rebound. Fletcher comes up the ball, finds Defoe inside. Defoe turnaround jump shot, misses it. Jackman goes for the rebound, but Street gets there first. He finds Ali, who comes away. Ali finds Vega outside. Vega go for another 3-point, and this time he makes it. And right, Eagles a good injection of energy. Shot clock down to 4, and it looks like Parks may have to put up. It's down. Yeah, Parks had took too long there, and he's been stripped of the ball by Viga, who finds Ali. Ali finds Viga inside, and Viga lays it in, and Bristol lead by 1 at 45-44, and Flanoy's seen enough for now, and he's called a timeout. Faced by Ali. He finds Martin coming round on the curl, and there's a 2-point shot from Scott Martin.
Points is not what we've come to expect from Orland Jackman.
And that was a nice pass inside from Leslie Smith to Viga, but Viga unable to come up with the ball, stripped by Flanoy, and he has Martin again at the other end, and nice pass from Fletcher. He finds Smith. Smith finds Boggs in the corner. Boggs back to Smith. Eagles triple team there. Gets the ball back. Fletcher to Martin. Martin for 2 points. Fast transition. Plymouth didn't actually pick him back up this year, but he's doing a good job for Bristol. There's Martin finding Defoe, and that's definitely Darius's Defoe's range. 12 to 14 foot in the timeout, and we'll see how the Flyers react to that as Street comes away with the ball as Ali's taking a rest. Oh, fantastic steal there from Drew Lasker, and he goes to the other end and lays it in for 2. The Eagles up by 9 as Viga trying, and there's Fletcher, and suddenly the Eagles are off and running, and it's Fletcher and it's Lasker again. Lasker going up, makes the 2 point. 4 points in a blink of an eye from Drew Lasker, and the Eagles suddenly have a double-figure lead.
Well, he's hungry, isn't he? He's had that layoff, and you can tell he's hungry for his minutes. He's hungry to do well, hungry to please his teammates, hungry to please his coach, hungry to please the fans. Really, really good contribution from Drew Lasker. There's Scott Martin again, as I say, he never goes missing on defence.
And he finds Defoe, and Defoe lovely behind the back pass to Fletcher, who broke free. Now that was an exceptional play. Lovely basketball.
Fantastic transition offence in every phase of that play.
I mean, Darius Defoe was 6'9", but he played like a 5'9" point guard with that behind the back pass. And once again, Flanoy leading by example, charging around the defence, and the Eagles have come up with the ball yet again. It's a bit scrappy, the ball going loose and on the floor, but Flanoy seems to be marking every single Bristol play at the moment. Unbelievable defence from Flanoy, and there's Defoe backing him up to get the steal. Flanoy finds Fletcher in the open court. Fletcher makes a bucket in transition and is fouled, and the Eagles have just injected that defence, turned it into transition offence, and suddenly have drifted away, and they've got a 15-point lead and a chance to make it 16. And the ball's gone out, and it's Eagles ball on the sideline, but there's only 2 seconds left on the shot clock. So be interesting to see what tactic they go. Obviously they're going to look to possibly get the ball inside the Defoe. He's having a battle there with Adozie, 42 Adozie, and he finds Martin to turn around jump shot. Magnificent execution, David. Fletcher. Even Fletcher's game's upped as well, and there's a perfect example of it. He finds Lasker to Fletcher. Fletcher turning, spinning, right-handedly up. Beautiful move from Lamont Fletcher, which finishes a great quarter for the Eagles, who lead 67-48 with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, not the first time this season we've seen the Eagles come out of a timeout making an emphatic statement. Very strong finish to that quarter there. And I don't think Parks has had a great bunch of minutes either, has he?
No, and there's another transition bucket, but he comes back up with the rebound to his credit. There's Owen wide open, he takes a 2-point shot, that's missed. Jackman takes a rebound, he finds Lasker back to Jackman makes the bucket. Great pass from Drew Lasker. 74 points is a good return with 8 minutes to go, but it's the 48 of Bristol which will be the pleasing fact for Flanoy. Bristol find it really tough to get a decent shot off. There's Owen with a nice shake and bake, he goes to the middle of the floor. Now that's a nice move by Roy Owen there. Boggs, he finds Street outside and Owen for 3 from the corner, and that's just off as well, and Jackman comes up with a rebound. Jackman weaving down court, finds Parks wide open, and Parks hits a 3. He did not leave Dre Parks open for 3.
Delphin Fab's good books is doing the job at the defensive end as well.
Also we've got first time on the court for Bristol for Andrew after that line. I think that one is nice hands there by Christian Burns on defence. Great pass from Fletcher to Martin, who just can't gather it in to go for the layup. There's Boggs at the other end, hassled by Parks, and I think that's a foul. Eagles in the cup semi-final. So that's a big game on Saturday night. So Lions have got two big games this back-to-back Saturday and Sunday.
And that point won't go
Tomorrow night, that game, and then for London have to play Leicester in Newcastle in 2 days is tough. And there's a nice 2-pointer from Boggs at the other, fake to 3, but then shakes and bakes against Owen, and there's Christian Burns picks up which gives the Eagles an 81-62 point win, which is a job done, particularly in the second half, and in a very impressive third quarter. And that can send them on their way to London for Sunday's big clash in the Championship against London Lions, who themselves have got a big game tomorrow night in the BBL Cup semi-final at Leicester. But it's a win for the Eagles, 81-62.